Meanwhile.
What's up, guys? We're here with another one. Today we're going to be discussing UFC 317. A lot of great fights, a lot of disappointment, a lot of tears, but here we are. We're starting with the main event. First, we have Charles Oliveira versus Ilia Topuria, the now double champ, 2-division champion. Sam, passing it to you, bro. What are your first reactions to it?
It was so amazing. Let's go, man. Just his chin was exposed, like I told you, and it was just an easy KO. Not easy, but he got him pretty good. He just slept him. It was just an easy fight for him. He said it. He even said it. He's like, I'm going to sleep him in the first round, which I didn't believe. I was like, what? But he did it. So what do you think, man?
I think it was a good fight. I was with my friends watching it, and I even told them before, I was like, I have a bad feeling. When this man walked out, I got smacked in the face. Boss. I got hit by all the aura. When he's running out, he was running out on beat. I was like, oh, no, this is scary. I told my friend Raiden, I was like, bro, you see that? He's like, I'm like, you feel that? He's like, feel what? I'm like, all that aura on the screen. And sure enough, bro, first round, just hits him, just like a truck, like a shotgun, bro. What was it, like an overhand right? And then he's made it on the way down, bro, hits him again, and then 2 times just bam, bam, bro. It was sad to see. No, we've never seen someone do that to Oliveira.
Just like Joe Rogan said.
Right, and Oliveira's thing is, hey, I'm gonna get hit, but I'm gonna get back up. Right, that's his bread and butter. He likes to go through the storm and make it happen, but we just didn't see enough. Like, did you think? I mean, I know you thought he was gonna win, but like, did you think it was gonna be as dominant as it was?
Not really, no, because it was just like, you know, Oliveira's a champion. You know, he's a former champion, and I thought it would be more competitive. 3 rounds, like I told you in the previews or the predictions, but it was just like 1 round. That was it, and everyone else that's fought him typically has a struggle with Oliveira, but not this guy. He broke Max, like I told you, and you didn't believe me. But now he broke Oliveira, which is depressing. He's been 3 legends. I think 1 more. He's top 10.
I don't think it's 1 more in the top 10. I think it's a matter of who he fights, who that 1 more is, right? But I didn't think it was going to be like that. Like, okay, up until when we filmed last week, I was like, okay, Charles Oliveira. The champion has a name. His name's Charles Oliveira. Right before the fight, I'm like, first round knockout. I don't know what it was. Like I said, I just felt it, and it was just like he was going to come in swinging. The size, it kind of looked different, but in there was no difference in size. Like, when it came to, like, sure, Charles had his way with them a little bit when it came to manhandling them, but bro, he made it look easy. First round against Charles Oliveira, bro. Think about all the dogs that Charles Oliveira has fought and took them to deep waters. And just for him to do that in the first round.
The way he beat him in the first round, I'm like, damn, is Armin even going to have a chance? Is Justin Gaethje, which I hope he doesn't, but is he going to have a chance? But there is one hero, I guess, that's up next.
Who's the hero? Let me ask you this. Is that... You're saying these names, are those who you want to see Ilia fight next, or who do you want to see Ilia fight next?
The entertainment in me wants to be Paddy the Baddy. Okay. And I want it to be in a stadium, like Real Madrid Stadium, something crazy like that, because this can sell. This is going to be entertaining as hell. But like, who it should be Armin. That's good. What about you?
Ooh, okay, I think I agree with the concept of it should be Armin for sure, but I want to see Paddy. They have a lot of history, a lot of beef. If you look at Paddy today, he looked like he was eating a lot of beef. Pause. But he was thick, bro. But remember, we slept on Paddy for so long, and what happened when he fought Michael Chandler? He also did Chandler like, you know, we've never seen him done before. And Ilia said something. He said, "I'm representing the new fighters that are coming in today, a new set of skills," and it's good to see, man. We're seeing something we've never seen before. Having said that, and me gassing up the Paddy the way I just did, Ilia in 1. Legs in 5. He's getting him out of there quick, dude. After that performance, like, nah.
But hey, he don't get knocked out. He's a scouser. All right?
Yeah.
Or a sorcerer, as
sorcerer. Yeah, he was like, I like what Paddy the Baddy said. He said, I don't get knocked out. I'm a sorcerer. I'm like, wow, man. The CTE's getting to that guy. All right, man. Well, let's get to the co-main event. We have the snoozer. We have the champion, Pantoja, versus Kai Kara France. Mr. Colby Covington of 125. That was boring.
That was boring.
And I know everyone's gonna say, I'm casual, whatever, not casual. It was boring, dude. We knew what was gonna happen. Like I said, I was talking with the boys right before it was gonna happen, and I'm like, here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna rear naked choke him in the first, second, or third round, and it's gonna be boring. He's beating him on the feet. Pantoja doesn't have that big of a fan base, right? Because people complain like I complain. They say he's boring. If you're beating him on the feet, like, why do you have to choke him out? You're already superior. Get some fans. You know what I mean? You could tell he has a lot of resentment. During the press conference, he's like, I'm the best. I'm going to show everyone the best. It's like, bro, you're dominant. No one's doubting that, but you don't really bring that X factor. Like, you're not really ground and pounding people the way Khabib did. If you want to take that route, like you're rear naked choking them, which we appreciate. We like the submissions, but there wasn't enough for me to be like, oh, I'm excited for the Pantoja fight because I knew exactly what was gonna happen and how it happened was kind of what I called. So what about you?
It was just kind of obvious for me. I don't know. Like Pantoja is just so ahead of every single flyweight that it's not even close. And he needs to move up or fight Joshua Van. One more time. One more fight at flyweight, then move up. Because it's like, who are you going to fight again? Moreno for the 20th time or Val for the 50th time? Just like move on, man. Like it's just such a trash division for Pantoja to keep fighting in. He needs new challengers, and Merab is the challenge after Van.
After Van. Yeah, we'll get into Joshua Van. For him, I want to see him move up right now and fight Merab, honestly. Because I want right now. Forget it. Leave Van to actually fight somebody competent. And
competent.
Leave because what's gonna happen? We know what's gonna happen, and we'll get to that right now. But fine, let's just jump into it. Brandon Royval versus Joshua Van, fight of the year. That was cinema, dude. God. He broke the record for like the most significant strikes or the most strikes landed and thrown. Bro, that was sick. That was cinema. When I was watching that, I was like, okay, let's see how it goes. Round 1, I'm like, damn, they're really going. Round 2, and they kept it up the entire time. Joshua Van is him. I've been a believer and a supporter since day one. I put you onto him. You're welcome for that information. This dude just started watching UFC last week.
No.
Yeah, so it was a great fight, bro. I want to see Joshua Van not fight for the title next. I want to see him fight for the title only if boring champion Pantoja leaves. Because what's going to happen? What's going to happen? You think he's going to win?
I think it'll be competitive, sort of. But I'm afraid that he'll wrestle him.
Yeah, no, he's going to wrestle him and make it a boring fight, man. But that was a fight of the year. I love seeing that. One of my favorite fighters right now. 23 years old, dude, and he's about to fight for the belt. John Jones vibes. Let's crack. All right, let's get it. Benil Dariush versus Moicano, dude. Money Moicano. That was a good fight. It wasn't the most entertaining, but it was very good. It was very high level. Like, you saw the jiu-jitsu. You saw that the grappling was really good. Yeah. They were able to navigate. Moicano had something where he was not. He was on top of him sprawling, and he did not let him laugh. Like, Benil did like 3 flips, and somehow this dude still managed to stay on top of his back. Spider monkey activity. It was good to see. His gas tank did kind of dwindle a little bit, which I was surprised because typically Moicano.
He lasts a while.
He lasts a while, but this time he wasn't, bro.
I think it's the age.
You think so?
36?
Yeah, they're both 36.
And I got really disappointed in Moicano. I was really disappointed because I was like, man, this guy has like gone through some good fights, and just to lose like this to a guy who hasn't fought in 2 years, like, what the hell, man? That was very disappointing for him, man.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't enjoy it that much because I was pissed off the whole time.
But that's going to do it, guys, for another one today. Make sure you drop a sub if you haven't. We finally hit 50. Next goal is like 55 or 60. I don't know. 100. Doesn't really matter. 100. Yeah, it's 100 matter. But like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed this. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.